all
your
over the
point.
world.
All of a sudden, yes.
Uh,
So we are on live broadcast right now. Okay.
okay.
So we are here to discuss about the NSAS protests. It's a
Okay.
worldwide protest because Nigerians in the diaspora are also responding to this NSAS issue in the country.
Yeah.
So we're here today to, look at the response from politicians in the country. There's this alleged that Nigerian politicians are planning to flee the country due to the tension of NSAS protests.
Uh, Nobody can tell
What
because
would be the outcome? What would be the outcome
but
of
I
this
know
protest?
this protest, something positive will come out from this, out of this protest.
Mm,
There must be change. This protest will lead to change. You understand me? But if it lead to the extent that those politicians will be leaving the country, I don't know yet.
mm,
I can't really tell yet. But I know this protest will bring some positive change in the
change.
life of our people.
Can you back up a little bit because you are too
Okay.
close to the camera hand like that so that we can see you? Cannot see you
Okay.
properly.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So this is your name, Austin Igage,
Exactly. Yeah.
wounded
The wounded
civilian.
civilian. The wounded.
Why
The
why
wounded.
the wounded civilian? Can you tell us and give us a little bit of background of this nickname? Who gave it to you?
Okay. Uh, Me and my brother, my elder brother,
Mm.
when we were still in secondary school, I'm a musician by profession. You understand me? So
Oh.
then, yeah, yeah, I do political music. So what happened 1992, 93?
Yes.
This Abiola U12 election. It was
Mm.
the my very first time, to vote, to participate in election, to vote. You must be 18 years before you can vote.
Vote in Nigeria, yes.
So that 92, 93 to me is a very special year for me. We were all happy we vote this time. And we voted for Abiola.
Abiola.
And Babangida said, no, he destroyed the election. You
Mm.
know,
The
then it
results
was
of the election was nullified at that
nullified.
time.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I know. Yeah. So the masses, protesting, it was the same masses that voted for Abiola that was also dying. We were protests all over the nation. So the rich politicians, some of them were, running out, flying out of the country. They hide in their safe zone. It was the masses. So to us, we feel okay. Then it was the military regime, the military and the civilian. The civilian is trying to take over power, and the military said no. But to us, it is not all civilians that are suffering. We are the wounded civilians. They are the masses, the poor people. They are the ones suffering it now. So that is how we got the name the wounded civilian, because then it was
Civilian.
about the civilians and the military regime. They were fighting for power, but it was the poor masses, the civilians on the street that protesting, saying they must release Abiola. Abiola must be their president. So they are the one that was still dying.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and continue with your explanation.
Okay. Okay. So what happened 1992, 93, the presidential election, you know, the way the masses, protesting, saying they must hand over to civilian government, to
Mm.
Abiola, Babangida. The protest was really against the military. It was the military and the civilian. So it is not all the civilian that was feeling the pain. We have rich civilians. Them Abiola, all those rich civilians. So they were not the one dying. It
Those are
was
the
the
politicians.
you understand
Politicians
me? The
now. Yeah.
politicians. So we, the poor masses, we ordinary people. So we were the ones dying,
Mm.
protesting. You understand me? So that is how we got the name, the wounded
The
civilians. You understand
civilians.
me? So
Mm.
from there, from '94, we started bearing the name, the wounded civilian. That's where I got the name from. Yeah.
Interesting. So this issue of SARS right now, what do you
Hmm.
think will be the outcome? Because children are also joining the protests.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Nigerians in diaspora as well. Even yesterday, we attended the rally here in Toronto, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, the crowd was so big that I was wondering, so we have so many people like this in Canada, in Toronto specifically. The youth came out in their numbers, morning till evening. So the politicians in Nigeria right now, we can't really say them active about this issue of SARS, because the youth are going beyond SARS and SARS, because they are demanding for a lot of things now. They came out with other problems in Nigeria that needs to be resolved. So what do you think? What do you think would be the outcome of all this?
Yeah, you see, this protest, let me use Edo for example. What happened in Edo? It was so clear to everybody that the people want change now. The people want to
Yes.
decide, choose their destiny, and rule their destiny. So, with what happened in Edo, there is hope that yes, this protest will lead to something positive. Because in Edo, it was the people versus the Godfather who think that Nigeria is their own private
Oh,
property. So, I
you
will say
did
this.
made the election. Are you referring to the past
The
election?
election, the election.
Okay,
You
not the
understand me? Because
protest, the election. Yeah.
people in diaspora really, they are the people who really fought for this.
Yes.
For the our governor there, Obaseki. It was between the people versus the Godfather who thinks they owns Nigeria.
The
If
few politicians, few, they are
a
very,
few politicians, yeah.
yeah.
If the people of Edo State can defeat these people, you understand me? So I know there is hope that yes, this protest will lead to something positive, but we cannot really say we will get 100% what we are protesting for now, because it is the politicians who don't understand the reason why we are protesting now. People are protesting for good governance, unemployment, poor electricity, no good health care. We are protesting for so many things. They just use this NSAS as a camouflage, something, the reason why they
No,
are protesting.
no,
Police
no, no.
brutality.
They started with the answers. But
Uh-huh. It's
gradually
changing
they are
now.
is changing
Uh-huh.
its dimension right now, because
Uh-huh.
they are adding other things,
Other things to it,
other
yeah.
problems going on in the country to it. Now
Uh-huh.
that this, when you look at the answers,
Uh,
there's a root cause of answers in Nigeria.
yeah.
The brutality, the
Mm.
police brutality, the SARS
Uh-huh.
killing innocent
Uh,
youth and everything. So they are
yeah.
looking at it from the
Uh,
root cause of this
mm.
problem. That is why they said, no, this is not only about answers
About
anymore.
answers.
Let's
Yeah.
look at the root cause of this problem. Let's look at the corruption in the system, everything as a whole.
Mm.
So
Mm.
that's why the protest is not ending right now,
And
because they are
exactly.
demanding for more and more every day.
Exactly. The politicians in Aso Rock, they are pretending not to know what we want. You understand me? They think it is about NSAS. Either they are pretending that not to know what this NSAS is all about. It is not about SARS alone. It's not about SARS alone. It's
Yeah.
about education and economy reform, not about
Mm.
SARS alone. It's about restructuring. It's about
Instruction.
debt accountability. All this borrowing. What are you borrowing money for? Yeah, and the cost of living, to save cost of governance, the money they are paying all these people. So NSAS is about it means many things. So we don't know where we are heading to yet. So the thing is growing bigger, stronger. You understand me? So I know something positive will come out from this protest. I know 100%, because what happened in Edo, it gives so many people hope that yes, we can beat these corrupt politicians in this game of politics. We owns the country. We are taking it back from them.
To
That's
them.
what I know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
The masses, yes. What
yeah.
happened in Edo State shows
Mm.
that the power lies in the hands of the masses.
Of the masses,
Only,
yeah.
only if they are willing to exercise their rights.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
If they
Not
are
to
willing
give
to.
up, not to give in. Yeah,
So, as we were saying, continue. You off your phone and on it, right? You did that.
yeah,
Okay.
yes, yeah.
I think it's perfect now.
Mhm. So what this protest, what we are going to gain from it, or where we are heading to, nobody can tell.
Yeah.
You understand me? We have to me, we have to keep encouraging each other, telling our people not to give up, since you know what you want. But how it will be if maybe we will send these old politicians in Aso Rock packing from Aso Rock will take over everywhere. I don't know yet. I don't know. Depend. Now that the politicians, I mean the poor masses, the masses in the north, they are not part of what really yet.
Yes, that's what
So
I was telling you this morning, that how
yeah.
come the
Mm,
Northerners are not
mm,
participating in this movement of NSAS. When you look at the problems in the northern region of
mm,
Nigeria, it's
mhm.
even worse than those in the south. Why is it
Yeah.
that they are not responding? The Boko Haram, the Fulani herdsmen, the
Mhm,
killings and everything going on in the north. And these
mm,
people, they are mute to this movement. I was wondering, I said, okay, I will bring someone from the northern part of Nigeria, one of their
mm,
leaders, to
mm.
answer this question for us. How come they are not joining? Are we kind of dividing ourselves here?
Nigeria is not a united country. It's not a
Okay.
united country. The
Yes.
tribalism, especially this government, Buhari, this tribalistic kind of government. You understand me? Today, it was on the news. They said they are holding meetings. They are holding meeting concerning what is going on in Nigeria. The president, the Senate president, and the speaker Bajamila, and
Mm,
Lawan, the Senate president. So, you see, if the president, for instance, is a Fulani man, the Senate president, for instance, don't supposed to be another Fulani man. And you say, and I know that the speaker is a Yoruba man.
mm.
In a country where we have over 200 and something tribe, it don't supposed to be like that. You understand me? So whatever this is not the first time they have been holding meetings. The result, no result. They hold meetings for themselves. At the end of the day, things remain the same. So why am I saying this? Is to show that Buhari is running a nepotic style of government. All the chief security in that country, Nigeria, all Fulanis. Talk about military Fulani, police Fulani, even INEC Fulani, custom navy Fulani. What about labor? The other day they were saying they want to hold a nationwide protest. The head of labor Fulani, EFCCO or Fulani, Minister of Finance, everybody there is. This is a Fulani style of government. If you are practicing a nepotic or running a nepotic government like that, people, they are deceiving their people. The people in the north, they believe in one thing. They believe God bless you so that you bless me. That's what they believe. They believe they are rich politicians. God make it like that. God bless them for them to bless them, blessing them by giving them food. So this lack of education is there. They believe as long as a Fulani man or a Muslim man, not just a Fulani man, a Muslim man is in power, it means everything is okay. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, it means everything is okay. That's what they believe in the north. This tribalistic behavior, character. They are the north, we are south. Is always there. Is there right from the day we got our independence. So they will not come out yet. They will not come out here. It will take abundant mercies of God for them to open their eyes. This protest is not against Buhari. This protest is not north and south kind of protest. This is a protest. People are tired. People are tired. They're tired. The cost of living is getting higher
Yeah.
every day. You go to the market, you can buy anything.
Mm,
A few days to October 1st, our Independence Day, the government, the president increased fuel price. And he know that he's going to make a speech that day. And still he increased fuel price. And to defend himself, he is saying Nigeria buy it the way they are buying it in Saudi Arabia, with the price they are buying it in Saudi Arabia. How can you say things like that? How can you
when
say things like that?
when coronavirus is ravaging the world,
You understand
ravaging the
me?
world, people cannot even walk anymore.
You
People are
understand me?
restricted their movement,
Eh?
mobility,
You see? And the
and you are
people that
increasing fuel for them.
fuel again. And you are comparing us with Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia minimum wage is about 800 and something euro. That is almost 300 and something thousand naira. Your own Nigeria minimum wage is 30,000, not go up to $100 or 100 euro. Then why can't you increase salary? You keep for a year, Buhari increase fuel price 3 times a year. It is not fair. They do this thing because they have their people defending them. They know there is nothing that the people from other region can do when their people, when they know that their people will always accept any rubbish from them. So for now, they are not part of us yet. But I know some states in the north, they are protesting. State like Benue, Plateau, I think other like Zamfara, I don't know yet. They are joining us. And in this protest is not about north and south. For that, we don't care if they really join us. I don't speak for the protesters because I'm in Europe. I know what they want. I know the passion. When you see them protesting, you know there is passion. You know they know what they want. Yes. Nobody care about anybody now. Whether you want to stay indoor, be crying there, Nigeria bad, or you want to join them on the street. Nobody really care. We cannot say because the northern masses are not with us, then we'll go home. No, let us remain on the street. This might lead to dissolution of power. This protest might lead to restructuring Nigeria. Okay, let the North have the kind of government they feel like, just like regional kind of government, the one that, like the government Oyibo left for us. Regional kind of government. Every state have your own police force. Every regional kind of government. You read your budget. Look at UK. We have what is the name of this country?
Decentralization, right?
You understand me here? So this protest can lead to that. We don't really care whether they join us or they don't join us. How can you be begging a region, begging people? They said they are killing people in Nigeria. We know. And most of these people they are killing, the killings always happen in the always in the north. They always kill people in the north. Insecurity there. People live in fear, die in fear, live in fear in the north. Is it a Bonu you want to talk about? They almost killed their governor the other day. They almost killed their governor. We all saw it on national television. So they are the people that is feeling the pain. They are the people that are dying every day. And they are the people who don't want to join protests. It is their fucking business. We don't really care if they join or not. And you want to talk about Sata Kaduna? Look at people in Sata Kaduna, ethnic cleansing there. Yes. Even in Buharis state, in Buharis state, they are killing people there. And you can't travel from Abuja to Sokoto to Kano. You can't travel from Abuja to Kaduna. They are the people living in fear. And we can't beg them. Look, if they like the life they are in, it is their business. We in the South, we have had enough. 60 years of bondage, living in bondage for 60 years is not easy. A government will tell you, I will give you light. Vote for us, I will give you light. Vote for us, we will build every year we'll be building refineries. We will make $1 equals to 1 naira. Vote for us. We will defeat Boko Haram within 2 years. We will pay unemployed youth 5,000 every month. I will create 3 million jobs every year. And after voting for them, they will deny everything. Buhari will come and tell you, I am not the one that was saying all these things. It is my friends. They will deny everything, and you are there. People are demonstrating so that we can hold these people accountable. Whatever they promise us, they do it. And you don't want to join us, and you are saying because your brother or somebody from the north is the president. We don't force anybody. They should be ashamed of themselves. How can, for instance, Nigeria healthcare budget, the whole Nigeria healthcare budget for the whole country, over, let's say 200 million people, is about 46 billion. 46 billion. 46 billion. Okay, what about Nigeria education budget? 48 billion. Okay, Nigeria legislator, those senators and the rest, their budget is about 125 billion. Because why now? Why? Are they better than the whole Nigeria? How can you budgeted 128 billion for these people? But the healthcare, Nigeria healthcare, you budgeted 46 billion. Does that make sense, my sister?
Why okay, I still don't understand why politicians are overpaid in the country.
Oh, look the other day. Look at our Senate House. They said they want to renovate it with 10 billion. This budget now, 2021 budget, they said they are going to renovate it 10 billion.
Yeah,
God
himself,
Baba God, Baba God cannot elevate heaven with 10 billion. Baba God cannot elevate heaven with 10 billion. So if these people don't want to join us, it is their own cup of tea. We don't give a shit about them. We are tired of this life. We are tired. So let's encourage our people on the streets not to
Yes.
leave the streets until they get what they are protesting for.
One of the traditional rulers in the Yoruba land,
Mm-hmm.
Iba Gani Abiodun Igbe
Mm-hmm.
Adam, said it was sad that with the present situation in the country, there are signals that the ongoing protests might trigger national crisis that may consume the nation. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm, mm.
Mm-hmm.
So we are saying that now. Yeah,
Sister,
honestly. Yeah.
let me tell you something.
Mm,
Uh, if they said we must unity is the best,
mm.
African unite. They always say it, African unite. When they say African unite, that doesn't mean all African countries will come together, and turn Africa to one country. No, it will be disastrous. It will not work. You see, why am I saying this? I love unity, but Nigeria, the North and South, don't supposed to share the same country. Or really, because we have different mindsets. The
Ah,
mindset of the
but
youth in the North is different from the mindset of the youth in the South. You see, somebody like Buhari don't even supposed to be
who
counselor.
are we to blame? Who are we to blame if not the colonial people that came to, join all of us together? The colonial people did that, so we have been living like that. If we cannot coexist in peace and harmony, I think we have to find solution to it as soon as
Yeah,
possible. For me,
I,
I'm
mm,
not I'm not protesting for
I know,
division in Nigeria. Want the
I
one
know,
Nigeria.
I
However, the
know.
one Nigeria where everybody will have the
Mm,
equal share of the
yeah,
resources. That is what
yeah.
I'm protesting for. One
Okay.
Nigeria bear equal share. So you cannot expect one part of the country to be protesting, dying for this
Uh,
movement, while other parts will be there just watching. When the change comes, it will be applied to the entire country. Why should some part of the country be left behind during the struggle?
yeah, sister, there is somebody like me, for instance.
Mm,
I support the idea of, let the North stay on their own. Sorry to say this, let the South stay on their own. It happens in Germany, West Germany and the other parts, everybody stay your own. Say, because we don't have the same belief. Like I said before, the mindset of the people. Can't you see? I think day before yesterday, somebody said from the north, how can you protest? We have had enough. You said you hand SARS. They have hand SARS. What are you still doing on the street? The way he was talking, you would know he's saying all this thing because he's some tribal man. He's the president. They interviewed Senator Shehu Sani
mm,
yesterday. He said, if Buhari if maybe Buhari is not the president of Nigeria, Buhari would have joined this protest. Buhari himself would have joined this protest. So telling people not to protest is an insult to the people. People are suffering. You are telling them not to protest. Let me tell you something, my sister. You see, you said they were talking to Buhari. Really, Buhari was smiling. Was
yeah,
smiling.
what's
He
smiling?
was smiling. What are you smiling for? People are on the streets protesting, saying enough is enough. And they are telling you what is happening in Lagos. You are smiling. It is because Buhari know in that country they are different. It is not one Nigeria. It is 100 Nigeria. We are not one. That's just the truth. Can't you see? People are protesting in the south, saying end SARS. SARS is killing them. Not that this protest is not really about SARS. It's about the cost of living. It's about insecurity. It's about unemployment. But instead of the people in the north to encourage people in the south, or join them, they are saying, "Oh, give us the SARS if you don't want it." It's to tell you we are not the same. We are pretending to be one. We are not one. Can't you see? Today, the Senate president said, okay, the protesters, you can go home now. Give
Mm,
us time,
mm.
to address the few of your demand. Few. So they don't know what is going on. They think it is business as usual. They tell the people go home. Don't worry. You said you need this, you need that. Okay, we will do it. Everybody go home. They don't know that this protest is growing. It might be a revolution tomorrow. They might change this whole protest to revolution tomorrow.
Yes,
That's
they are
what they
changing
don't
it
know.
now. They are
Do
changing
you,
it now.
do
They
you
are changing
understand me?
it now.
They are saying we should give them time. Give you time for what? When Buhari was increasing fuel, did you deliberate it on Senate there to say, the people are suffering? You can't. Let me tell you, my sister. Now they don't give you light. Nobody gives you light. You know, people need electricity to run their business. Poor people need electricity to run their business. If you are a fashion designer, you know what I'm talking about. They need electricity to run their business.
Of course,
So
yes, yeah.
government don't give you light. You have to buy generator with your money, buy fuel with your money, and you are increasing the fuel. When you increase fuel, cost of living will skyrocket. People can't buy foodstuff in the market again because it will affect transportation. So these people don't give a shit about the poor masses. Now, government don't give you light, you give yourself light. Government don't give you water, you dig well by yourself. But every for 4 years, you vote for these people. But when the government want to increase a fuel price, they don't deliberate it on at the Senate and say, okay, our people is suffering. You can increase fuel at this time. We are still battling COVID-19. No, they don't care. But the people are on the street demonstrating. You are telling us, go home. We will look for how we solve it.
And the worst thing, they said they are reforming the SARS. So they are it's a kind of a transition from SARS to SWAT. These are a group of people, the same group of people. It's like they are taking the masses for fools.
For a ride, they are taking us for a fool. They don't regard us. They don't respect us. How can people be demonstrating saying they don't want SARS? Instead of you to at least forget about creating another force and say, okay, don't worry, SARS have been dissolved. Maybe after a year and 2 years, we'll say, okay, what are you going to do? Let's set up another police force that will handle the things the SARS supposed to be doing. No, they say no, it's going to be SWAT now because they don't respect the people.
Exactly.
Look, the masses on the street, we know what we want. What we want is this. You see the SARS, they said they just dissolved. They were policemen before. They are police officer. This SARS you are talking about, they were police. They are police officer. The name is just nothing. People don't think maybe they dissolve SARS. All those guys are at home. No. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
These people, they don't have any regard for us. But this time around, we are going to prove to these people we are ready for business. Nigeria is now or never. Somebody like me, I don't really believe in Nigeria. But what happened is not 2 days ago. At least gave me hope. The way Nigeria, that night, that candle night, not a do election, that candle night, the one they gather together to remember their fallen comrade. The people SARS have been killing in Nigeria. What happened Lekki in Lagos? I shed tears. I never believed the youth can be so united. That night gave me hope. That's the reason why I'm even talking about we can change things in Nigeria. I am like, to me, Nigeria, there's no hope in Nigeria before. It is this protest that is even giving me hope. We can still change things. Let me tell you something, my sister. Can't you see in the Southeast, we have different groups from the Southeast agitating for their Biafra, stuff like that. You see, look at this protest now. You see how people from the Southeast, people of the, Southeast people, see how they are celebrating. Everybody on the street without carrying any flag. This group that is agitating for Biafra in Igbo land cannot even pull that kind of crowd. Look at how they are celebrating. Are you still there, sister?
Yes, I'm here.
Can't you see how everybody came? That's to show people are ready for change. Because of this protest, it's not protest of selfishness. People are just, you want to do something that will benefit you alone. No, this protest is to make life better for everybody. So this protest will grow. It will grow, but where we are heading to yet, I don't know. But I know it will grow. It will grow bigger to the extent it will become. There's something I want you to know, sister. You see, Senate President, like I said today, said, "Go home. We will, give us time, to talk about, or we need time to address your demand." You understand me? I said, no problem. He think he's talking to fools, where you go home. No. And they are planning that they are going to roll out military tanks, to oppress the people. That would be their greatest mistake if they try it. If they try it, that would be the end of night. I'm telling you, let them try it. They think, let them try it. This is not the kind of protest you say, oh, it is the shy Muslim, kill them, shoot them. The rest country will say, oh, it's not our business, no problem. Oh, it is the Igbos, the Biafrans. Kill them. It's none of our business. No,
Nigerian government will not try that.
They will not try it.
They will not try it.
That will be the end of that country. They try. That will be the end of that country.
They will not try it. They dare not. They dare not, because that will be the end of Nigeria.
We will let them know. Our legislators, they are the elected SARS. They are the SARS. We are saying we don't want. They are the SARS. They are the SARS. You understand me? So there's something about this protest. The reason why this protest is so unique. On Friday, I saw Muslims on the street. Muslims praying on Friday. Is it not 2 days ago? People were on the street. That makes this a protest unique, because it's not about religion. Your religion is irrelevant. It's not about your tribe. Who give a shit about your tribe? Your tribe is irrelevant here. We are the same people here, and we all have one common enemy. Our leaders, they are the enemies. They are our enemy. And let us unite together. No tribe can do it alone. No region can do it alone. We need to come together in one accord. That's the only way we can discipline these people. These people who think Nigeria is their private property. Buhari is not aware if he's the president. I don't think he's not
conscious of the situation of the country. He's not conscious. Okay. Honestly, the way he was responding to the governor of Lagos State, after watching that video, I said, are you sure President Buhari is conscious of what is going on in this country? Why should you be laughing? Are you joking with me? Youths clutter the streets of Nigeria, and the youths are being killed by opposition. We don't really know who are killing the youth right now. So you are laughing over this. So I realize that I'm not sure if this president is conscious of what is going on in the country. Honestly, let's be realistic about this.
Okay. There is something about protests. You see the protests of Sudan. Their president rules them for almost or over 30 years. A lady like this Aisha Yusuf started it. Before you know it, a president who thinks he is God, who have been ruling them for over 31 years, if I'm not mistaken. He is in jail now. Now, what about Hosni Mubarak of Egypt? A protest, somebody will just start it. It begin to grow. In Egypt, rules them for, is it almost 35? Where is Hosni Mubarak today? People say good things of Gaddafi. Yeah, Gaddafi say, a good man was a good man. But one thing is clear. Gaddafi ruled his people for 40 years. When the people started demonstrating that they have had enough, they want him out. He's supposed to at least give them democracy. You ruled them for 40 years. You were trying to, when you are gone, your son will take over. That spoil everything. The country is not for you alone. You took over office through revolution. I am not trying to say Gaddafi was, to say Gaddafi is not a good man. He was not a good man. No, what I'm saying is the African leader, greediness. When it is time for you to go, you go. That is what is still affecting Buhari. You ruled that country before in the 80s. What are you doing there now? Exactly. What are you doing? Why can't you resign tomorrow?
It's greediness. Greediness.
That's what I'm talking about.
He don't want to relinquish power. He don't want to relinquish power to those who are capable of managing the country.
If they killed Buhari, when Buhari ruled that country when he was 31, a bit 32 years. Now,
yes, it was under 30s. Yeah,
under 30s. When he ruled that country, Nigeria. Tell me, a man, official age, they said is 78 now. That's according official age, because they said he was born 1942. Okay, and some people are saying he's more than that age, and I believe, you cannot really tell when he was born. I believe
His
somebody that
health
don't have
impact.
certificate.
No, you know that Buhari has been very, very sick. So the health impact and everything is accumulating right now. That is why sometimes when he's communicating, you can see that it's affecting him. He's sick. But because of the greediness and selfishness, he don't want to relinquish power to someone who can manage this country properly. You have the vice president there who can take care of Nigeria. You know, when you look at Osinbajo will be more capable and fit to manage Nigeria. But he don't want to. He don't want to. Look at him. They were communicating, telling him what is going on in the country, that youths are being killed in the street. He was laughing because I don't think he can even comprehend reality, what the governor was telling him. So he was just laughing. It's
Sister,
laughing
last year during the election debate, you remember what happened now? When the lady were, asking him something, it was Osinbajo that was defending him. They will talk to him, he will face Osinbajo. They will talk to him, he will face Osinbajo. To the extent, the whole country witnessed it. The lady said, Osinbajo, I am not asking you this question. Let the president say something by himself from his brain. Why can't you just allow the president? I'm asking the president, you are replying me. The whole country, we are aware of it. It's to show. Can't you see all the English? The governor of Lagos State, telling Buhari this. I don't think Buhari understand. If you watch that video very well, when he talks to Buhari, Buhari will look at some people behind the camera to explain to him. Nigeria is finished. Somebody like Buhari don't supposed to be not even a chancellor, and is the president. Okay, let me tell you something. He made a speech a few days ago to address these protesters. Did you know? He was reading it from the scripts. It was a script, reading it, telling the people, all this meaningless speech. How can you, a president, the year 2020, and protest in your country? You can't say something from your heart. You can't talk to you. It's like they are your children. You can't tell them, my children, as your president, I know your pain. I know the reason why you are on the street. Talk to them direct, heart to heart. Not reading stupid. I don't want to be using all this kind of abusive word. It is unfair. It is unfair. It's to tell you, it is because of Nigeria is not united. Nigeria is not a nation yet. That is the reason why they will say, it is the northern turn to rule. It is the southern turn to rule. So if the north bring cow, everybody must accept it. If the south bring lizard, everybody must accept it. If the north bring a carpenter, we must accept it. Now, look, that is the reason why I don't believe in Nigeria like that. I know you can't disintegrate a nation without a war. It must be either dialogue or war. We don't need war. That is what I keep telling our Biafra people. We don't need war. We can't afford any war. A lot of people will die. Now, hello, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, so we need to use our brain, especially restructuring. That is the reason why somebody like me, I'm agitating for restructuring. Restructuring. Let the South or the Southwest choose the kind of government they want inside Nigeria. Use what we are getting from my region to develop my region. This style of government we are running in Nigeria, it is cheating. You understand me? This kind of government encourage corruption, encourage nepotism. This style of government encourages nepotism. There is no way in a country like Nigeria where we have over 200 something tribes. The president, Fulani, the vice president, because vice president must come from the south. So Fulani, Osinbajo is just there. Lawan, the senate president, Fulani, the head of, can't you see, a few days ago, Bruta said they are with the president.
Who is Bruta? Who is Bruta? Who is Bruta?
Bruta, the head of army.
Oh, okay.
Army chief of staff. Bruta. Did you know that this Bruta, supposed to be sacked by now with the way people are dying in Borno? It is because he have a special relationship with Buhari. Buhari kept him there. This same Bruta in Zaria, they said this Sunni, not Sunni, this Shia Muslim in Zaria, in Kaduna, they blocked his way. They sent army there. They killed over, just few months after Buhari took over power, they killed over 1,000 people. in Zaria and buried them at randoms in the bush.
Oh,
Now,
Lord.
are you not aware of this?
No.
Look, now they buried these people there. Even it is Femi Falana, the lawyer, Femi Falana, he is the one he cried for over a year, saying no, he's going to report them to international court. They swept everything under the carpet now. Now, they accused this Bruta of corruption. They said he owns mansions worth billions of dollars in Dubai, in those Saudi Arabia. They said his salary, how did he be able to afford or build that kind or buy that kind of buildings, mansions? He owns a company where they train snakes. They swept everything under the carpet. The Senate have called this man and say, Buhari, since they are killing people in the north, he is a soldier man, and there is no result. We are pumping billions of money. They are saying they need this. They will pump every year billions. How are they spending this money? They went to America. They said they want to buy autocrat helicopter. Up to today, the money, how they do it, where is the helicopter? Nobody's talking about it. Buhari kept this man there. That is the reason why they kicked out the former Senate president, Bukola Saraki. They said it's not working with Buhari because when Buhari will bring budget, he will say, okay, this is how much you are going to spend this year. They always tell Buhari, how are you going to spend it? The one you brought last year, come and give account of it. They said no, they must kick that man out. Then put this one now, Senate President Lawan, Robert Stan Senator, who don't argue with Buhari. Anything Buhari say, yes. They will say yes. Now, look, few days ago, like I said before, Bruta telling Nigeria, we are with the president. In every country, this military is supposed to stay neutral. So that when civilians are fighting like this, the military people will say, if you don't do this thing well, we will take over. We will not allow this crisis in Nigeria. But in Nigeria, we have a military that is solidly behind the president. Because the head of military now is a Fulani. Buhari, the president, a Fulani. The head of police, a Fulani. Navy, a Fulani. Custom, Fulani. Your INEC, the INEC boss, Fulani. EFCC boss, Fulani. Labor, Fulani. Name it. In a country, is it in a country where we have over 200 something thousand tribes? Nigeria is finished. If you want to save Nigeria, Buhari, all his gangs, at least lock them in prison. I am not. That country, there's no hope in that country. Now, that's the reason why you say, they said the northern youth, they are not part of us. We don't want, if they like, be part of us. They are
not participating in this movement.
Yes, if they like, let them participate. If they like, don't participate. They will be left behind. If they like the life they are in, enjoy your poverty. We are not born to suffer. We are not born to suffer and die. 60 years of living in bondage. We have had enough. The lazy youth are no more lazy. The lazy youth are waking up. Either they like it or not, this protest, it might not lead to revolution. It might not. I don't know tomorrow. That's the reason why I said, I don't know if it will lead to where all politicians will be leaving the country, because the people from the north, they are not really participating. But things might change tomorrow, because what led to the First World War? They killed just one king, one man and his wife, a king, one king and his wife. Before you know it, the world war. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. This protest now, they are planning now. They are threatening that they are going to roll out military tanks. So, this their water can. Spraying people. You may threaten people with guns. Let them try it. They might try it tomorrow. Before you know it, because I know the whole world is aware of what is happening in Nigeria. That is the reason why I give kudos to those celebrities who participated. People like Whiskey, the Davido, those guys are very popular. The Flavor, they are very popular.
Yeah.
For them to join this, for them to join this protest, it made this protest more popular. So let them try it. People are warning them. The best option now for them is to just keep calm. Let them just cover. Don't talk. Let us do what we want to do. Do what we want to do. What we want is a new country. We are taking our country back. This the other day, a certain ambassador from the north is saying, "How can they? You protest? If I should play you, I can't do that here." Look, he said, we have had enough. We cannot. Buhari should be using iron hand. That he blamed Buhari that is not using iron hand. Can they try it during the ambassador? Iron hand. Why can't Buhari use the iron hand to
on the
iron
masses, the protesters?
And now, the video went viral. The video went viral. He said that you use iron hand. A non-time man. Let them use the iron hand. Why can't they use the same iron hand to iron out this Boko Haram in the southeast, in Borno, in Yobe? For you to know how useless these people in government can be. You remember about 3 years ago, Boko Haram went to a certain school in Dapchi in Yobe. This one happened before they kidnapped those girls from Chibok's girls. We are not talking about Chibok. Those Chibok's girls happened during Jonathan's time. We are talking about what happened during this Buhari's time 2 years ago. A Boko Haram went to a school in Dapchi, city called Dapchi. They kidnapped over 200 again. So again, another kidnapping girls again. The one they said they kidnapped during Jonathan's time, we are still looking for them. And you are kidnapping another one during, in Dapchi again. They said, okay, they need money. This government paid billions to bring them back. And they said one girl out of the 200-something girls said, no, she will not renounce her religion.
Shaibu.
They kept the girl. They said the girl will stay, and they returned the rest. Did you know? Let me tell you how they returned these girls. They brought them back in broad daylight. In broad daylight, in broad daylight, not in the night. They brought them back to the same school they kidnapped them for.
They negotiated with them.
Now, the money they gave to them, that is not what we are talking about. How can they? I said the Boko, it was about 6 to 7 lorries full of Boko boys. People started asking, and you know, the locals were hailing them. The locals were praising for them. Praising them. So the question now, how can the Boko Haram, a wanted boys like that, who enter our streets? We are spending billions. They would let them return the girls and arrest them. Let them go and show us their hideout. Is to tell you, they are using this Boko Haram. Boko Haram is like a business venture. Yes. Boko Haram, they are using Boko Haram to extort money. They are making billions from Boko Haram.
They said that the Boko Haram group itself originated from Nigerian politicians. You understand? Using thugs as their political weapon during election period, that these people, they transited from being thugs to Boko Haram. Look, when you look at the roots of all the crimes in Nigeria, started from the politicians themselves. Look at what is going on in Edo State, that the politicians are encouraging thugs in the state. So politicians are the major problem of Nigeria, the politicians.
Of course, they are the problem. That is the reason why we are protesting now. That is the reason why a man, I not say boys, men. That is the reason why they are on the street. Sister, let me assure you, I keep telling our people, what happened in America, the way they killed that black guy, is it not George Floyd in America? So it sparked a nationwide protest in America. You understand me? Now, I keep telling our people, if we don't say here I am, life is like, if you don't say here I am, nobody will know you are there. If you don't like the life you are living, you have to say something. Say, I don't like it. Come out on the street. Come and demonstrate. And people have been keeping quiet. I gave up on Nigerian youth. You understand me? Now, because during this COVID-19 thing, even in Israel, the money they kept aside to curb this COVID-19 thing, some politician, embezzled it. It's not even up to the kind of money our politicians use to drink beer in beer parlor. Now, they said they even called their president, Benjamin Netanyahu, to resign. That is how people do things. People that when you have human beings, when a country where they have human beings, that's how they behave. Look, in Nigeria last year, money kept, is it not last year, this year, during COVID-19, money kept to curb COVID-19, so solve COVID-19 problem. The finance minister, another Fulani lady, cannot give account. The money kept on her care. She cannot give account. She said she used the money to take care of some poor people. Give us the name now. The Senate call her. Give us the name. Give us the name. She could not. Before you know it, they set our office ablaze in Abuja. So then I asked the people, what are you still waiting for? Let us close this nation, lock everything, stand still. Let this woman come out because she's a Fulani man. I mean, Fulani lady. Buhari, nobody asking. That money just go like that. So that is the reason why some of us think there will never be hope in Nigeria. And what is happening in Nigeria is what I've been praying for. And I use my time talking about that lady. So what is happening now is what I've been praying for.
You know what they are doing? They'll borrow money. They'll borrow money from China, and the money will go to contracts. They give contract to politicians in the country. At the end of the day, the contracts are not being carried out. Why the money will go like that? These people, they are plunging the country into this big debt.
Okay.
When they borrowed the money, because was it not Mishi the other day that they were questioning him about the money, the loan from China that was awarded for a contract, and the contract was not carried out. So these people are borrowing money all the time. If you ask them, what are you guys doing with this money? Nothing in the country. They borrow the money and they award contracts to themselves. Politicians to themselves. At the end of the day, the contracts are not being carried out.
That's all.
Enough is enough. You know what happened a few years ago? This one is a big story, my brother. Big story. Nasiru Arufai, the governor of Kaduna, came out publicly on national media. National media telling Nigerians that they financially compensate Fulani herdsmen to stop the killings of innocent civilians in the northern region of Nigeria. So just few months after they offered the compensation to Fulani herdsmen, the Fulani herdsmen, because you know what is going on, so they came out again terrorizing, killing people. When he was questioned about what he did with the money from the federal government, that was, used to compensate this Fulani. Hey, he said it's just these people who are killing people in the northern region, they are just bandits, not the Fulani herdsmen. After, you know what he did beyond Fulani herdsmen? He was inviting other Fulani herdsmen from other countries, African countries, to come to Nigeria to collect money, financial compensation, and stop the killings of Nigerians. Look, if you want to watch the video, check Nebo TV. I did a documentary based on this. Nasiru Arufai himself was saying it, not me saying it right now. He was calling Fulani herdsmen. You know that they said some Fulani herdsmen came from Niger, other African countries to Nigeria, that they are responsible for the crisis, the killings going on in the country. So in this case, he was calling them to come to Nigeria to come and collect their financial compensation in Nigeria. How dare you? How dare you? Criminals are compensated, financially compensated in not only Nigeria, where Nigerians we are talking about now. He was calling upon Fulani herdsmen in other countries to come and collect their money. My God, oh my God. I said, so Nigerians, they watched this video and they were quiet. They were mute to this. How dare you? I say, these people. You came out on national TV telling Nigerians that you use the federal money from the federal government to compensate criminals.
Most of these Fulani is in power. The reason why I said, if they not join us in this protest, if they like, join us. If they don't like, it is their problem. They'll be left behind. Let them enjoy the poverty. You see, most of these Fulanis in power, they are not Nigerians. Most of them are Burkina Faso citizens, Niger citizens.
Yes.
They are from Chad. They will cross border. Immediately they cross Nigeria border, they begin to talk down on us. Their brother, like the Fulanis in Nigeria, they see Fulanis from Mali as their brother more than we in the south. The Fulanis in Nigeria see the Fulanis in Niger as a brother. They see them, they are more close to these people than us, they share country with. Just like that, they will open their border, they will come in, spend 3 or 5 years, they can contest for any office. That is the problem. That's the reason why. Look, we are heading to destruction. We have to do something about this country. The only way the Fulanis in the north, the people in the north can stop this nonsense is to say restructuring. dissolution, not just dissolution of power, regional government, Southwest people have
Decentralization.
you understand me? Have your own premier or your own, live your life there. Use whatever you are getting from region to develop your region. So
Your
let them,
resources.
if they like, let them open their border. Pack all the Fulanis out in that country, Nigeria. The government will say the Fulanis that is, coming here, killing them in the south. They are not Nigeria. They are from Niger.
That's what they're
Can
saying.
you imagine?
They said they are not Nigerians. Yeah, that's what
How can you?
Nasim Arufai said.
Is that not?
Arufai said that on a national TV. He said they are not Nigerians. That they organize a kind of a committee to do investigation over the Fulani herdsmen, the crisis.
And if you say, okay, see this Fulani that is killing our people, they are not Nigerian, then label them terrorists. Then they said no. But we have to give them land for Ruga. If we must stay alive, give them land
for Ruga. Yes.
What kind of nonsense talk is that?
That bill was denied. They denied the
I
bill.
know it was. Look, you see, all these our brothers in the south that is agitating for self-determination. Know that people like me, I support division, really, because it's like we are forcing ourselves to live together. We don't reason the way we reason. We are not the same people, really. We are not the same people.
We are not the same people. We are not the same. If not the colonial people that brought everybody together, prior to the colonization of Nigeria.
Sister, we cannot blame the colonial master, really. They are the people who joined us together by, it was not by force. It was not
that we are not the same people.
There's something I want to make clear.
Yes.
Yeah, there's something I want to make clear. They did not join us together by force. I don't think it was by force.
Okay.
We agreed, we signed and say, okay, we can live together. They did not join us together by force. Leaving us, they said, okay.
Who signed it? Who signed it?
That is what I'm talking. Wait, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, the year 1914, the amalgamation. I think somebody from Southwest, that's the Yoruba man, signed. 2 from the north, 1 from the east, southeast, and 1 from the, I think, Akwa Ibom area. About 4 or 5 people signed. You understand me? That okay, they can come together, but it is. I don't think it is by force. It is what we signed. They did not sign at gunpoint. And again, 1960, they were still with us. When they left 1960, they did not force us to say, okay, you must be one Nigeria. We have the right to say, no, we don't want. Even the people in the north, they were saying they were not even ready for independence. They were not ready that Oyibo can still stay. It was Will in the south. I was saying, Oyibo, come and go, come and go. Really, go and, if you read it, they did not beg to share the same country with us. That is the reason why. What is happening in Nigeria? I blame the colonial master, but we will not blame them for everything. They joined Indian together, Indian, Pakistan, they were all together before. They said, okay, since we don't like each other, the Pakistan said, okay, I want to go my own way.
We can separate.
Yeah, we can separate. Even Bangladesh is not Sri Lanka, separate from Pakistan also. So they join us together doesn't mean we must live together and die together. Let us think of, if we don't want to live together, I love Nigeria should be one, really. Not that I hate Nigeria.
I stand for the one Nigeria.
I want Nigeria. Not that I hate Nigeria. You understand me? But when, okay, people are fighting and saying, why can't we all join together, north and south, and say, politicians, if you promise us good roads, but in a country, number 6 oil producing country in the world, and they are planning to go and borrow another money now to fund this 2021 budget from China. Okay, they are crying that the Senate should pass it so that this president can go to China and borrow. This is a government. I'm coming to the mineral resources in the north and south. I'm coming to them. A government by now. After 60 years, Nigeria should be electing a president that can accelerate our economy. There's a president, whenever they need money, they go to China to borrow. Whenever they need money, they increase fuel price, electricity tariff, That's what they do. They don't think, okay, what they can do that will bring money, how they can generate money. What they do is to look for how they will sell oil. If it is not enough, they go to China. As if that is not enough. These are set of people in government, they said they are in short of money. They need money. Their salary is a senator receiving 30 something million every month. We are not talking about their wife, their allowance and the rest. Official cars. Did you know that uh, uh, civil servant salary 30 something thousand every month? For 30 years, it will be 10 point something million. For 30 years, civil servant will receive 10 point something million for 30 years. Meanwhile, one official car for these useless politicians in us. Sorry, using all these abusive words, for these people in us at our Senate in Asurok there. One official car for them is more than that money. Meanwhile, civil servant receiving 30,000 for 30 good years to be 10 point something million. You see the reason why I don't. It's not about we have oil in the south. We have oil. Look, this country is not working because the people in the south, I mean in the north, they see us as they contribute nothing to our GDP. Now they see us as I don't, how am I going to put it? Without us, they cannot live. But it is time for us to say, for 60 years, we have been taking care of Nigeria. You can be the oil, the city where you are getting the oil from. Their farmland is finished, destroyed. They don't have good health care, no good hospital, no good school. Where you are getting the money you use to build Abuja, make Abuja look like London today. You are getting it from Niger Delta, from Delta State, from Bayelsa State. Meanwhile, the villages where you are getting the oil from, people are living in abject poverty. So I don't care whether they have something to take care of themselves. This is what Oyibo, the reason why they join us together, that our colonial master, they said they don't have enough resources to take care of themselves. If you know you don't have enough resources to take care of yourself, why can't you respect where you are getting, respect the people, the land, the people who owns the oil, instead of, treating them as if you are more superior than them? That if you see a Hausa Fulani man, when they are talking, two or three politicians who makes comments about this protest, you will know they have no regard for it. How can you come out on national television be telling people you blame Buhari, he should be using iron hand? Youth are demonstrating, protesting for a better life. Buhari should be using iron hand. Look, my sister.
In a democratic society like Nigeria.
And the man said we should not forget that people are beginning to say Buhari must go. He said that is nonsense, that we should not forget that Buhari was elected democratically. What kind of nonsense is that? They said Buhari in Asoro removed Chagari, a democratically elected president in 1983. There is nothing wrong if we agitate and say Buhari must go. Nothing wrong. It happens everywhere in the world. When the president is not doing well, president is not fulfilling his campaign promise. If the president is not doing what he's supposed to do, what you voted for him for, if he's not doing it, he is sleeping, squandering our money, we have right to come out on the street and say Buhari must go. They did it. We did it before to Jonathan, a nationwide protest. So we can do it to Buhari. If Buhari is not the president of Nigeria today, he will be on the street demonstrating. So
yes, exactly. He did that before. He did that before.
There is no sacred cow here. No sacred cow. Buhari must go. I pray this protest, because we in the diaspora, we cannot really dictate for these people in Nigeria, because they are the one, taking the risk. They are the ones sleeping. They're on the streets now, sleeping, saying enough is enough. So we will always, our own is to encourage this, but we will always pray. Let this protest grow, because they are calling for protest in Warri tomorrow. Is it not Warri? Even Edo next tomorrow. All these protests you are seeing in Edo is child's play. They said it's going to be a gigantic protest in Edo and Warri. They are inviting people, come out. Look, the time these politicians deceive us. So that's it. This protest will grow. Definitely it will grow. We have to encourage our people not to give up, not to give in. I know they are going to send threats. They are going to tell you they are coming with their army, and again, the protesters, we have to tell our people at home, go and buy Nigeria flag. Go and buy Nigeria flag. Look,
Okay.
to be free, you don't beg for freedom. You fight for freedom. Don't think as we are on the street now, everything will just die down like that. These people, it is the poor masses, the people versus the politicians who think Nigeria is their a private property. So they will go down without a fight. So go and buy Nigerian flag. They are going to send their soldier. The military cannot shoot you when you are holding Nigeria flag. It is impossible because when you are holding Nigeria flag, it means your protest is not to destroy the country, but to
But
make the country a better country
that.
for everybody. So go and buy Nigerian flag. With Nigerian flag, they can't do you anything. With the flag, they can't do you anything. Very important. Like I said, these politicians, they won't go down without a fight. They never. You think everything will just die down like this? They won't attack you. They are going to send their their military. They are going to send their DSS to be harassing the people. So you need to be there with your flag. Very, very important. There is no way they can shoot you when you are holding Nigerian flag.
No flag.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
what you tell our people now.
So, someone sent me the same message yesterday. Let me check it on my WhatsApp here.
Yeah.
I even
Very,
shared the
very
message.
important.
Yeah, I shared the message across that they should all hold their
Their
flags
flag.
when they are protesting. So
Because
as we
next
are all
because
aware
next
of,
week, next week, hey, they will send their army. I'm telling you, their military. They will come.
okay. Let me read this to the audience. It
Go
said that
ahead.
I am. Greetings, great Nigerian people. Yeah. As we are all aware of the present NSAS protests taking place all over Nigeria at the moment, information reaching us via reliable sources in the security cluster is that the Nigerian army will soon be deployed to quell the protests in the name of dealing with the thugs and hoodlums that have hijacked the protests. Please encourage all those you know whom are taking part in the protest to hold a Nigerian flag no matter the size. Okay, so it's simple. Nigeria flag, no matter the size, more like I have many Nigerian flags with me here. I have one, two, three. I have three with me here in the studio. I can even bring it out. So try to have your Nigeria flag, the small one. There's that small one that you can hold like this. Try to hold your Nigerian flag when you are protesting. I think we have to do a proper awareness about this.
Awareness, yeah.
Proper awareness. I will do that. I think I have to just create a show specifically for this to give people awareness that they should make sure they hold their flag, because I don't think Nigerian government will just be quiet. They will do something to stop the protests. So I will have to avoid the trouble so that these soldiers, the Nigerian soldiers, according to what they told me the last time I went to Nigeria, that they are very crazy. They can do anything.
Exactly.
They are even worse than the police in the country.
Well,
They told me.
yeah. Now that they
So
said they are with the president.
well,
They're
you
supposed
see,
to be neutral.
mhm.
They are the same.
So we are encouraging our youth to ensure that they keep themselves safe and travel with flags.
Yeah.
So
And again, before we end this program, I would like to talk to our people too. You see, the people you are supposed to be, to hold responsible. These politicians, our governor, our senators, our president, even local government chairman, those are the people. When things are not going well, those are the people. If you want them to, if you have bad routes, we'll hold them accountable. If you need good school, good education, good health care, so the people in government, they are our enemy here. If, for instance, people in government using the money they're supposed to use to build infrastructure, they are giving it to people, because of election, they want to be governor. Let's say, for instance, our politicians, they are the main problem, not our how am I going to put it? Uh, Ordinary people in our streets, in our village, in our community, the politicians are giving money to and saying, okay, tell your people to vote for me. And we should hold our politicians accountable. they are the people we are facing now, the people in Aso Rock, the people, the governor, the senator, they are the problem now. They are our problem. So we have to educate our people, to know more people to join this protest. They must join this protest. It's very important. If they don't like the life they are living, if they want Nigeria to change, they have to join, especially Edo people, Delta, people from the South, because we have lost so many people, brothers, sisters on that Mediterranean Sea, coming to Europe in search of greener pasture.
Oh, that one is
You understand
another
me?
big problem
Uh-huh.
facing Nigeria. Ah, no, no, no.
We
And
have to join to change things so that our people will not be taking that kind of risk again.
mm,
If you have been there, you will know it is 50-50. It's not even 50-50, it is 70-30. That's the chance for you that you will live is 30. Because
mm,
people want a good life, taking that risk, crossing a Mediterranean sea as big, with a boat that was supposed to at least take 6 people on 200, they carrying 200. That kind of boat don't supposed to be used, to cross that kind of sea. You are taking risk. So a lot of people have died in that
mm.
sea, from our state, especially Edo,
Those
Delta,
states,
you
yes.
know. So it is our responsibility. We have to take this as opportunity for us to
Mm,
really, stand and fight so that things will be better tomorrow.
mm. So before we end this show, I just want to quickly read this article I saw right now on my WhatsApp. So go back to your country and make it better. Nana Akufo tells Nigerians. Nana
Uh-huh.
Akufo Adodo. Okay, that is the Ghanaian
Yeah, your
president,
president.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. He said the Nigerian government sending special envoys to us will never change the way we will govern our nation. The
Yeah.
same Ghanaians you chased away in 1983 during Buhari administration is the same Ghana Nigerians are running to for shelter. They are running to Ghana now for shelter. Many Nigerians are in Ghana, and the way they are treating them. We fought for a better Ghana with our blood by carrying out a revolution. We killed corrupt politicians for Ghana to be a new nation. Nigerians are being chased in South Africa, Kenya, Senegal, UAE, all over the world because of failed governments. Buhari has never won any elections in Nigeria. The election between Goodluck Jonathan and Buhari was manipulated. The government of Nigeria is a disgrace to democracy and justice in Africa. We, ex- we expect Nigerian youth to wake up from their slumber for a better Nigeria.
Who
I'm not
said it?
sure if this one was,
For that president.
who knows?
I
you know,
don't.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure it's the one that
the
wrote this.
president,
No,
Ghana president cannot say this.
nah.
I doubt it. But
Mm.
again, there is something we have to.
Nigerians, they can doctors, anything.
Uh,
Nigerians,
but
I know that for sure it's written by a Nigerian person. This is not
uh,
Nigerian
but there is
government.
something we have to clarify there.
Mm,
They said Nigeria
mm.
kicked Ghana out in the early 80s.
No,
When Buhari was the president.
Nigeria kick
Yeah,
Ghana out.
Ghana out.
Mm.
No, it was Ghanaians who kicked us out first.
Ah,
Yeah, in the 60s, during the
okay.
war. After the
Okay.
war, no, not in the 60s.
Mm,
The war ended 1970. Between 1970 and 1971, the
mm,
Ghanaians kicked Nigeria. Things were so rough in Nigeria after the war. They kicked
mm.
us out first because nobody talks about
Okay.
that. Go and
That.
if you Google it, you will see that they kicked
Mm,
us out first
mm,
before 1983. So
mm.
we have to, history
Okay.
now. We got to straight it. Go
Yes.
and Google it. You will see it.
I will Google it. Like the other day about Adaka Buro
Mm,
story. Adaka,
mm,
I Google it. I find
yeah.
out that this story is truth. So I will Google it. We don't talk about that. We don't know. Majority of us don't even know about
You
this.
don't
That
even know, yeah?
the
Yeah.
Ghana government
Mm,
kicked Nigerians out of their country before
yeah.
the Ghana must go happened
Yeah.
in Nigeria as well. So
Exactly.
We need to know our history.
It happens when Ghana, when Rawlings, you know, Rawlings was the head of state or the president of Ghana in the early 70s, and he handed over again before he became the president again, you know.
Oh, okay. I remember. I don't know
And
anything
now
about.
he took over power, you know. Later he handed over to civilian again.
Yes. I think I saw
Then
that. Yes.
he later came back. You understand me? So
And the civilians, they were not ruling the country properly, so he came back again. It's like
again, yeah.
against them. I saw
So
that.
it happens before Rolly took over power as a military man then. So it was Ghanaian that kicked us out of Ghana before. It's like Nigeria retaliated in 1983. But I know that all these things is not good. You're supposed to accommodate each other. Look today, Nigerians all over the world and people are rejecting them. It's not good. You understand me? So we
Yes.
have to learn to accommodate really. We have to learn to accommodate each other. Thank you very much, sister.
Thank you, my brother. Thanks.
Thank
It was really productive.
Thank
Yeah. So
Thank
I'll talk to you later. Thanks and God
Okay,
bless
no
you.
problem. Bye.
Thanks, viewers. Thank you all. Then we'll come back tomorrow again, continue with this SARS. Okay. And SARS protest.